What it is, guys, it's your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back at you with a real big update to Danmachi. These are all the leaks for the stuff that's going to be dropping this Wednesday in game. So if you ever come to a Woodplow Wednesday stream, this is going to be the one. This is it, guys. We're going to start as early as we can, as close to 9 o'clock as we possibly can. 10 o'clock, we're expecting all of this to drop. Now, it does say 18, so it might drop tomorrow, but that's kind of weird. Usually it drops on Friday, so if this drops tomorrow, we'll make a very special stream for it. It all depends. We'll base all of our information on what comes tomorrow afternoon. So, first things first, you can see there's all kinds of new stuff happening. There's the new limit break for Bell. Shows you here the damage differences, but we'll get more into that here in just a few moments. Basically, what you need to know about this does not require a dupe like we thought. There's special items that you are going to craft from the events. And it looks like, if I'm guessing based on this, and this is just hazarding a wild guess on this, it looks to me like these items, like how we have the tails currently, where you get the bond, looks like there's going to be a tail for each one of these units. Now, that's kind of bad, because that means some of these we might have to wait for. But, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that works. I'm just speculating at the moment. I don't know one way or another. There's nobody knows at the moment, except for, obviously, the developers of the game. So, this is the Otaro, the recent one that we got. And damn it, I was trying like hell to MLB him, and I MLB'd Osfi instead. So, rip Iris. Oh no, I have the wrong MLB unit. But, look at the difference between him. Okay? This is level 60 over there on the far side. This is level 60 once he's ascended. Now, they call it Hero Ascension. Okay? Look at the damage differences, though. Like, this is basically MLB right here. Like, level 60 is the old MLB. In fact, if we look at his MLB stats, do I not have his MLB stats? I should. I should have his MLB stats. Let me see here. I do, but they're not there. Why are they not there? Well, here's the MLB stats, okay? If I pull these back over here, all right? So, there's level 80. HP is 2912, and it's actually higher. His HP is actually higher at level 60 than it is when he's MLB over here, okay? Look at that HP with the Hero Ascension. That's crazy. Triple S. We don't have anything in the game that currently has triple S rating. So all this goes up incredibly. That damage is disgusting. Absolutely foul. Hopefully we'll get some present bonds out of this, because I want to MLB this dude so bad right now. Look at these stats. Those are wicked. I mean, just foul. Okay. So really excited for these units. Really excited, I say for these units, for the Hero Ascension. That looks crazy. And this is the Otaro that's running currently. So if you want to see these stats when all this drops, I love my unit. Mine's Limit Break 3, not quite +5 yet. So, God, I really want to MLB him right now. Anyway, that's the additional star that was teased earlier when we thought maybe we need an extra unit and all that, which is good for me, because now I have some 4 stars that I can sell the bonds of too, and then go get some, get on my way to another ticket or a star bond, or a prism bond. We'll see. Anyway, that's probably a discussion for another day. But look at the difference here. So basically, if we go back over here, so attack 1670. Attack over here is 1120. So not quite. So the stats are really close between MLB, and some things are higher, some things are lower. So double S AAAC, and if we go over here, and again, I'm not looking at Hero Ascension, I'm looking over there. So when he's limit broken, he's double S A double S double S A. So there are some things that get insane boosts. There are some things that just kind of get okay boosts. And I'm sure that's going to vary from unit to unit. Again, we don't know 100% yet. This is all just speculation. Okay? Hero Ascension is not about upgrading unit status. Your unit will be able to use a special combination attack once the Hero Ascension is unlocked. I tend to disagree a little bit. It is totally about upgrading your unit status, but I digress. Let's see what they're saying. So, combination attack. This is something that I'll show you later on in the video. It's pretty crazy. This attack is scheduled to be added with the update mid-July, so we're not going to have it quite yet. But I'll show you here at the end of the video what we're talking about with that. Oh, and this is another thing that's worth mentioning. This is the new Hestia that you're going to get just for logging into the game. Whether we're going to get MLB here or not, we don't know. And the other thing I do want to mention, guys, make sure you're logging in, because we just shattered, and I mean shattered, their Twitter goal. The goal today was 2,500 retweets, and within 24 hours, and we busted it within like 5 or 6 hours. It was crazy. So we're going to get 10 3-star 11 draw tickets. 10 of those bad boys. Looking forward to that. That's going to be hype. Okay? Here's part 1, the Argonaut. And this story is a little bit different than we were expecting. The reason all the units look differently is because basically it's happening in the past. It's like a story from way back when. Produced and written by the original author, which is phenomenal. I don't believe, and someone who has read the light novels may correct me if I'm wrong, I believe this is a unique story just to this, once again. We've had a few of these in the past, and I tell you guys, when I say that one of the main reasons I just really, really do enjoy this gacha game, not just because it's really good and it's free-to-play friendly and all that, because the author really just goes above and beyond for us in regards to this. It's really amazing. Okay? All characters originally created for the special story worth 12 episodes of the anime. It's an origin story of Danmachi, the beginning of everything. Basically, like how we had the units we were trying to understand, they're not necessarily, bell, eyes, this, that, and the other thing. They're actually units from the history of the game itself that just kind of are similar but have different traits. Okay? Part 2 will be as big as the first part, and it'll be available from 7/9. And there's more to that. We'll talk about it. They're calling this Argonaut Bell. I don't think that's correct. I think it's just supposed to be the Argonaut. But you see, he looks like Bell, but he looks a little more cocky, a little more slender, a little taller. That's because this is the Argonaut from the past. This is basically the Argonaut of origin that they reference in the anime when they talk about Bell being the Argonaut. It's translated right now as Bell, but we'll see. Maybe it's just the same name. Alright? This looks like Leafia. This is not Leafia. Okay? This is, what is her name? Fina? Is that her name? I think her name is Fina. Something like that. Really close. I'm sure someone's over there reading the hiragana right now and just swearing at me, but whatever. I'm illiterate. Okay? This one looks like Ryu. Her name is just Lu. Which, it looks like there's a lot more to that than Lu. I think the translation's a little off again. But neither here nor there. I don't know a lot of Japanese. I don't know much of anything at all. I'm not even remotely conversational, but I can look at that and say, that's more than one syllable. Just throwing that little knowledge nugget at you. Either way, we'll get all the names to all that when they drop. This one, who we thought was Tione, is actually Herminia? Possible new favorite in the game. Not Gareth. Garamuth. Close to damn enough. I mean, basically, it's like, it looks like the legend more or less just has all these units that are, or all these people from it that are almost identical to the ones we have today, which is really interesting. Not really, because obviously this was written later, but either way, kind of funny the way all this works. And not Eyes, Aria. Now, Aria basically is the polar opposite of Eyes, but still the same kind of, and the tiara kind of sells like the princess thing, like we talked about the damsel in distress thing earlier, and that the Belle that we know is kind of timid and doesn't really come out of a shell very often. The other Belle looks like a total badass, and I love it. The only thing I hope he doesn't have kind of like a negative side to him, because that would kind of be the polar opposite of the spell. I hope he's just all badass all the time. Either way, really excited for what's coming, guys. Okay, here's the schedules from 6/18. So we talked about this. I guess it is happening tomorrow. So tomorrow might be Woodplow Tuesday. We'll see. We'll play it by ear. Great Tale, Argonaut Part 1, The Clown March. Don't know what that's supposed to mean, but it's a thing. Part 2 will be available from 7/9. So we got about 4 weeks, and then that'll happen. So, fully produced by Fujino Omori? Fujino Omori. I'm guessing. I hope I didn't blow that too bad. New feature, Hero Ascension. We talked about that. Megatan campaign starts. I'm not sure 100% what that means, but yeah. So, this is just a preview. Check-in game. Blah, 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 blah. Things could change. 4 months this is going to be going on. Part 1. Part 2, Part 3, Part 4. There's a Part 5, maybe? What? That's crazy. So it looks like for the next 4 months, we're going to get all brand new, fresh content in the game. That's awesome. That's really awesome. So I'm really looking forward to this. So Megatan Campaign, I guess, means it's got 10 parts. So we'll talk about all that. But it's going to be wild, guys. It's going to be absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Looks like it's, what does that say? 7-hour, 24-hour something campaign up there. It's hard to see. So, yeah, we'll start from June, continue 4 months without a break. Huge campaigns will be held regularly. That's nuts. So much coming, guys. This is really exciting. Okay, 24-hour SNS campaign. I'm not sure what that means, but I'm guessing that has something to do with the limit break. 6,000 Iris. Look at that. 6,000 Iris. What? Nuts. Amount of exchange. Tokens double. Heroic trials. That's crazy. So yeah, we'll probably get a ton of heroic trials then. The Hero Ascension becomes available. That becomes available in July, so that's not happening yet. The Lotto is back. We already knew about that. What's that say? Part 2, double the gacha unit rates. We had that last year. That's freaking awesome. One of the biggest boost campaigns yet. We don't know what that's going to be, but that looks crazy. So much, guys. Hold on to your asses. This game is about to get nuts. Crazy. It's so much we might actually have to add a second day. We might move Dokkan to Saturday, Sunday, or maybe move this to Sunday or something like that. I think we're going to have to add a second day of this in the stream list. We may very well have to do that. Pretty crazy what all's happening here. And there is a trailer for all of this. I will drop that in the description down below if you want to watch it. I said so much. Here's the stuff for Season 2 of the anime. Bells achievements are starting to be noticed even in Orario. I don't know. I think that's how you pronounce it. The Labyrinth City where adventures abound. People are busy talking about him for better or worse. And he's beginning to stand out in a crowd. Which is kind of awesome. It's about damn time. One day some adventurers start a brawl in the pub. Not the first time that's happened. And Bell finds himself caught up in the incident. Methinks Mamma Mia not going to be too happy about that. Nobody realizes it's actually the secret plot of a god who wants to claim Bell. An intricate ploy to trap Bell into a fight between familias called the War Games. So, we know what that's all about. Good stuff. So much good stuff. Okay, so I'm going to have to increase this. Just bring my handy-dandy... I don't know what that's all about right there. Bring my handy-dandy keyboard over here. It's totally professional. So this is what your unit's going to look like when they actually have ascended. So you'll get... I'm guessing that... Because he still has 6 stars, but instead of adding a star, it looks like they've colored it purple. So the information we had before isn't necessarily completely right, but yeah. So that border basically means their hero ascended. That is the new Otaro, by the way, and I'm still jelly because I really want him. Okay, so that is what that's going to look like when he's hero ascended. Then here is the this is the joint. the joint super attack. Look at this. That's so beautiful. Let's watch that again. And I do believe there's actually special joint super attacks between certain units. This might just be like a generic one. I don't 100% know. I do know. Here's another one. Okay. Different units. Will blow that up a little bit. And see, theirs looks a little bit different. Now, when we get to this next one, this one has voice acting to it. So this Leafia and this Bell, when they work together to create this combination super attack, there's apparently some voice acting there that we're not privy to at the moment. Big shout out to Spectre. He recorded all this from the live stream they did. So, pretty cool stuff. And also, big props and big shout out to the voice actor for Bell. Apparently, the Japanese voice actor. I believe he won a Guinness World Record now for the amount of voice acting he's done or something like that. That's pretty awesome. But apparently, the game's voice acting put it over the top. I don't know the whole details on it. I just know there was some blurb about it here and the information that old Spectre dropped us. So, that's pretty nuts. That's basically what we've got, guys. This game is about to absolutely catch fire. So, stay tuned, guys. We will cover all this stuff as it drops. So much more to talk about. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow my Birdman. Hit me up at Booker. I'll be back in about 10 minutes from now. So I might do that and then upload this. I kind of spoiled it a little bit there, didn't I? With the daily gacha. It's the last gacha in the 24-hour campaigns. I will lay your asses out with more Danmachi tomorrow, because it looks like we're about to get a lot of crazy stuff.